News in 5.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Two of the Libyan capital's most powerful armed factions battled across the city on Tuesday, stranding civilians in their homes and raising fears that Tripoli's worst violence this year could escalate. The death toll from the clashes remains unclear, but a medical unit linked to the Defense Ministry said it had recovered 3 bodies from Fernaj, Ain Zara, and Tariq Shok districts. The Health Ministry appealed to citizens to donate blood to help casualties. Usama Ali, a spokesperson for the ambulance service, said 19 people had been injured and 26 families evacuated from a strife-hit district. Dark smoke hung over parts of the city and the sound of heavy weapons rattled through the streets, according to a Reuters journalist in Tripoli. Residents and local media reported fighting in different suburbs during the day. The United Nations envoy to Libya called for an immediate end to the violence. The clashes between the 444 Brigade and the Special Deterrence Force, which both backed the interim government of National Unity or GNU during brief battles last year, shatter months of relative calm in Tripoli.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
In other news overseas, a clinical trial in Australia is developing a treatment for sleep disturbances caused by wildfires. The study, which is supported by Natural Hazards Research Australia, a research organization, and Federation University Australia, is now seeking participants in Australia, the United States, and Canada. The trial is aimed at people who have disturbed sleep, including nightmares, insomnia, or symptoms of trauma after surviving a wildfire. Participants will be asked about their experiences with wildfires and asked to rate the severity of their sleep and trauma symptoms. Those who take part complete short assessments and provide feedback through online activities. The testing is at home using sleep-specific technology and apps that track sleep. Clinical psychologist Fadia Isaac is conducting the trial with other researchers at Federation University Australia with funding from Natural Hazards Research Australia's Postgraduate Research Scholarship Program.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
And for our Philippine Embassy news, the Philippines is helping advance diplomatic talks to establish a mechanism to facilitate international cooperation and assistance under the Biological Weapons Convention or BWC. A diplomatic panel officially called the Working Group on Strengthening the BWC was established in 2022 to flesh out issues related to the institutionalization of the treaty. It is chaired by Ambassador Flavio S. D'Amico, Brazilian permanent representative to the Conference on Disarmament in Geneva. Second Secretary General John S. Domingo of the Philippine Permanent Mission in Geneva is one of 2 diplomats appointed as friends of the Chair for International Cooperation and Assistance and helped facilitate informal consultations that led to the identification of potential elements of such a mechanism, including a diplomatic committee to facilitate international assistance and a voluntary trust fund. International cooperation and assistance under the BWC has long been hampered by differences on, among others, whether the imposition of economic sanctions or export controls hamper the peaceful uses of life sciences, or they are essential to controlling materials and technologies that could also proliferate biological weapons. Various proposals were put forward at the working group level to overcome these differences and to operationalize international cooperation and assistance. Among these proposals was a suggestion to create a cooperation advisory group which was presented by Ms. Christine Lailani Arsale, Chargé d'Affaires of the Philippine Mission in Geneva on behalf of all ASEAN member states.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5 for Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.